Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Conquest, where today, we're going back to the old friend Inferno Bastion. Today, you think we're gonna be able to do it? Who knows? Now, I could be wrong, but I think there was a minor tweak to this sector that reduced the time that the air units spawn in. Not sure if I had anything to do with that, but I think that should be enough time to get a little bit more infrastructure in place so we're not getting swarmed. I guess we'll find out. Okay, 7 minutes until the tier 2s activate. That is different. I believe it was 4 or 5 earlier, and now we have 7. So we do have more time. Let's just check around. Has anything else changed? I don't think so. It looks the same to me. I think we should be perfectly fine to just do what we usually do, now with extra time to get things in place. Lock in. I think I know what I'm doing. If not, well, we're going to be here a while. Okay, the air units are here. I don't know what I did differently from all the other times that I've done this, but apparently we're still super late, and they've already arrived, and I'm going to die. Great. Okay, well, obviously the strategy that I'm working with doesn't work, and we need to fix it somehow. I think it's time for a brainstorming session here, because I'm honestly lost. So what are we going to do about this? The thing is, I spend a lot of time fighting the bugs that keep showing up. So I think I need to put some form of defense down that will destroy them. Unfortunately, that defense doesn't really exist, at least in some kind of manner that I can actually get it to work in like 4 minutes. Even though we've got some extra time here before things start showing up, the bugs completely disregard that time and will show up anyways. So we need to figure out how to get rid of them, and then maybe we can survive. We are making a stupid amount of lodestone. That's kind of what I've decided is going to be the best option. Is that the best option? I don't know, but it feels like it is because you can use it for everything. I might just want to completely disregard the barite and go back and fix it later. That seems like a bad idea, but if we get 100 million skips loaded up with lodestone throughout the entire island over here, maybe we'll stand a chance. Again, we will need to prioritize down here first instead of up here because we have extra time before the air units get here, but I think that might just work. So that's what we're going to try. If it doesn't work, back to the drawing board, but that seems to make some kind of sense, so let's start with that. Okay, we're back. The air guys have showed up. Tier 2, whatever these are called, I don't even remember. At this point, I don't care. Terrays, good for you. Terrays are here. Now, as you probably saw, I put in a bunch of lodestone skips. And I put in a geothermal accumulator and some depots over here to try to keep them in this corner, maybe. It seems to be kind of working. They did get through, but they're significantly weak. So I should be able to take them out by hand over here, which should be enough to survive a little longer to get more skips in place. that looks to be the case. Let's go ahead and rebuild all this. This seems to be working out pretty well. Unfortunately, I did just lose my build plan up here. That's fine. We can go ahead and rebuild this and get more skips. I'm basically going to spam skips everywhere. That's the plan here. Also, you did probably see that I turned on the Vesmonium. It's super slow. Oh no, it's not super slow. It's not even working because I forgot to actually put it into the cargo station. Oh my god. Welp. Okay, yeah, this seems to be working out pretty well here. We did lose a wall, so we're going to have to go fix that, and they do just keep coming, so that is going to be a problem. They've destroyed all the walls here. Yeah, we need to get some menders over here. I think I actually built this in a really poor spot. Yeah, I definitely did. Okay, well, this skip's going to go, and we're going to get a mender over here. I don't know how we're going to power it, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, well, everything's kind of collapsing at the moment, but I think we're going to be fine. I'm going to go ahead and throw down a discharge generator, or maybe 2 of them. Let's get the actual vent protection in first, and that's what we're going to use to power all of our menders. We've lost everything up there. Oh my god, this is such a mess, bro. I don't understand what you're actually actively supposed to do in the sector. Usually when you go to a sector, you see, oh, okay, so I'm usually supposed to build a nice defense here, get some resources here, life is good. This one, no idea. It's all over the place. I have to defend everything from everywhere, always. Bro, it's so dumb. Go away. Stupid bugs, bro. God, Jesus. Oh, we got a big one now. Killed it. Golly. I need power. And you're still alive. Yeah. Oh, and they figured it out. Rip the whole thing out and build it again. Why are you still there? Go away. I don't think there's a single thing that you could change to this sector to make me enjoy it. I don't know why. I just can't do this one. Okay, now I'm getting a little bit of a break in between waves here, which only means one thing. They're building up a huge army of air guys, and we're gonna die. And that answers that. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, but we do have some Vesmonium now. What can we do with that? We can put up some shielded walls. We do have a little bit of barite. We could put in an Instaro or 2. I mean, I know this is destroyed. Yeah. To be fair, though, we've defended this pretty well. The only dangerous part is that I don't have this over here defended, and if they go this way, it's kind of game over. But maybe we can actually just get that fixed right now. Actually, yeah, let's just do that. Okay, now the other concern that we're going to have is tier 4s are going to start showing up, and we're going to die. Like, there's nothing I can really do to defend against that. So I honestly don't know what to do about that, but it's fine, I guess. Oh, that's a lot of bugs. Well, hopefully we have enough to deal with that. You know, I remember one specific sector. We had the thermonuclear nipple twister strategy. I wonder if there's something like that for this one. I don't think there is because of the, yeah, there you go. That's why. Yeah, we definitely can't get past that. Dude, how am I going to get this destroyed? Yeah, because there is not a single way that I'm going to make it down here. And I don't think I can get over here either because it's very defended from this south, which is where I would come from. And oh my god, what do I do? What would happen if I made a tiny little air unit? Now, if I have good dodging skills, I might be able to get around all the way over here. Yeah, because I could go up this way, go all the way over to here, all the way over to here, run all the way over here. Now, I'd have to dodge a whole bunch, blah, 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 blah. Try not to get hit challenge impossible, and then run this way, right? Because then if I can get one of my little core units down to the middle, it's undefended, I can probably shoot out 2 or 3 of these hover bays. Yeah, because I could just sit up here, shoot down on them, destroy it, and we wouldn't have to deal with the stupid little air units anymore. If I could do that, I think we might stand a chance. So I think that's probably the next thing I'm going to be working towards, assuming I'm not dead from these guys. All right, yep, there you go. That's going to have to do it. I just have to not get hit by a Verite, and that's going to be the hardest part. Now, we got to figure out what I can take out. I really think the best thing to do is just go down here and see if we can destroy that. But since they do have all like 80,000 of their little guys down here, that may also pose a problem because they might just see me and be like, hey, you're not supposed to be here. Oh. Yep, that's exactly what they did. They found me, and now they're going to come up here. And also, there's a million bugs headed down because oh god, what have I done? Oh, I've done it now. I have done it now. What do we do here? Okay, look, they're all coming over to investigate. So maybe this is a good idea. Maybe it's time to expand to defend this with something good? The issue is power. Where am I going to get power down here? Like, what am I going to do for that? I mean, I could go back to the old solar panel setup, but oh my god. Ugh. So much building time, so much resource cost, and it's very easy to destroy. But it might be a good idea. Oh. And another thing to consider. Build units. Maybe they can help. No, they will not be able to help because I guarantee you they will always try to go into the lava and end up obliterating themselves, and then we wouldn't be able to do anything with them. Guarantee you that's what's going to happen. How much power does this thing even make? Oh, only 360, so next to nothing. Okay, and yeah, a Cavalier uses like 240, so I can run 1.5 of these? Great. We're going to need a battery bank, obviously, but ugh. You know, and also, apparently Acropolis is harder than this. I'm going to say right now that I don't believe that. Based on absolutely nothing other than that I suck at this sector. Okay, now also we're going to have to consider that there's 100 million of guys down there, so we're going to have to build some defenses for that. Oh, great! I did not think they would do that, but they did. Great stuff! They ignored my defense and went straight for my power schematic. Ha ha! Oh, I'm having so much fun right now. If those guys didn't show up, we may have stood a chance, but not anymore. Oh my god, I hate this sector. I just do. I just hate it. Like, listen, man, if I was given the option to have one nuclear weapon that just took out an entire sector, I wouldn't be able to go here ever, but they would also be dead. I would do it here without even thinking. Acropolis, I don't care. It's going to be easier than this, 100%. Oh, all right, well, I think this is the end of this. You know, truthfully, I'm actually very surprised we even survived that. How on earth are these skips able to do that? But they're not able to take out this many bugs. Oh, and I found another just fantastically stupid addition to this sector. I'm going to go place tiny pumps over all of the available water sources that we can and can't build on. Why? Why? Why is it like this? Wait a minute, I can do the old, I hate you trick. I forgot about this. Alright, well, I actually just spent maybe 5 minutes making this stupid Crosium setup, but it does work, so we can actually maybe kind of, hopefully, sort of iffy, try to get some tier 4s being built. God, there's so many. If those ever come down here, it's over. So I guess thank you, smart, in quotes, enemy AI, for literally just sitting there doing nothing. Maybe that is the smart play. Maybe I'm supposed to be attacking. Hey, at least I'm working on that. God, okay. So we have to make a tier 4. We can't even do the constituents. We don't have barite. Oh, great. How are we going to get that? Oh, I don't know. Let's go look. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, I forgot. Oh, yeah, right. There's a million bugs over here. And guess what? There's also no way to entice them to go over this way. Because look, here I am, shooting. Guess what? They did nothing. They did not even care.
How could you do this? Oh, the people of the city relied on you and you deserted them.
You know what? Should I just say ditch this place and go make a course somewhere else? Assuming I make it? I'm not going to be able to make it now. They're just going to... They don't even care. They're just getting pummeled to death and they just walk it off? They're ignoring it? Like, what? I don't get it. That one literally died and the other guy's just like, well, whatever. What? Okay, here come the tier 4s again. You think we'll survive this time? I don't even want to. I don't even want to survive. I want to restart and do it better next time. Oh, we survived. Yay, we made it. Maybe I should just cut my losses at this point. Like, we're not going to survive this, right? Ooh, okay, now hold the phone. This might be doable. We need to start defending the bugs better. Well, obviously, because they're getting through right now. But if we don't let any bugs over here, I could build it over here, and then we cargo drone all the resources over here. And when we need our nitrogen for the, like, the tier 4 assembler or whatever, we could get it from here. Now, of course, barite, that's obviously going to be the problem, which we have started clearing this out with the subtiles that I placed down. We just need to get down here and get rid of all those guys, which seems doable, but what do I know? Once we get some barite going, we may stand a chance. We just, again, we gotta just clear out this sitting biome. Oh, or maybe not, because tier 5 is starting. What? Is that all it took? Looks like we got some bugs inbound. Is that all it took? Hold on. Okay, hang on now. Whoa. That's not supposed to happen. Okay. What do you mean? Okay, 5 cores remaining. It's still okay. Whew, I was about to say, hey, that's it, guys, we got it. But okay, yeah, no, I figured not. Maybe I should have just left it, you know? I should have just left it like that. It would have been perfectly fine. I wouldn't have even had to deal with it again, but no, we had to go check. Oh, Well, that's disappointing. I could have just got that for free, dude. Oh. I mean, let's be honest, that wouldn't have been very cash money of me, but it would have been really nice not to have to play this stupid sector anymore. I mean, oh, I should not have relogged. I should not have Okay, shall we do some counting? Let's do some counting. The numbers have came in. We're cooked. I'm just gonna watch my base collapse because there's not much else I can do. Yeah, okay, well, technically we did capture it, right? I mean, it said captured. You know, I mean, we could count that. We can count that, right? Please, please. I think I know what to do this time. We just gotta move quickly. We gotta build skips quickly. I feel like maybe building luminaries might be a good idea just to leave them on the center island. Maybe I'll give it a shot. Maybe I won't. I honestly don't know. I don't think it's gonna work out the way I think. So let's just go in here. Let's continue to do what we always did. And this time we're going to build some cavalier defense in the obsidian biome so we can get barite and then start building some high tier units. We just have to make it past the initial Terrace invasions, and then we will be fine. Alright, I think we're in a pretty good spot, all things considered. We've got this defense, we've got this defense. We do have an additional wall back here that I'm probably going to put some more stuff. We got this walled off all the way up to here. I'm going to add some more skips up here, but we are at 21 minutes. I would like to put some more D-pulls down here as well, so I'm probably going to end up doing that. Maybe we'll also add a couple skips to just start shooting out this little hive over here because it's getting annoying. And now it's almost about time to go down here and claim our barite. Now we are going to have to build our defense up here first, so we can actually, shoot the barite creatures that come in, so we can claim our barite down there. Or we set up a really thick defense down here, but unfortunately, that's a little bit harder to do. So I feel like, yeah, walling it off here is going to be our best option. We are also now getting Chromium. Obsidian has been cut off to 0.33 per second to the core, and the rest of it into Chromium. I feel like that's more important, though. I could also throw down another slag cooling mold. We do have the power to do it, because we just have 2 of these little discharge generators. Yeah, not the greatest over here, but that's okay. Also, I should get a mender over here just because. Now, that is using a pretty decent amount of our lithium, but there really isn't much we can do. Oh, wait a minute. We have Chromium now. We can upgrade our lithium to good lithium. Oh, that's going to save us so much stuff. Oh my god, why didn't I think of doing this earlier? Next order of business, let's get a little bit more defenses in place. Let's get that Chromium going, and then we can start walling this off to get some barite. I think that's going to be our best option. Alrighty, we got some more skips over there. We got some more skips up here, and we have our one skip shooting out this hive over here just to get rid of it because it's annoying. I also upgraded our lithium, and we now have a couple extra discharge generators in case power ever goes down. Currently rocking a 400 positive, which is not great. So I would like to put some batteries down, but batteries are volatile and I'm kind of scared to do that. So maybe I'll just put a couple down. Okay, next order of business. Let's get this over here defended. I don't know how we're actually going to do this. Mostly because there's a lot of bugs coming through here and they just really like to go this way. So we're going to have to put some huge defense either over here or over here. And the more that I think about it, the more I want to put it over here with some, like, pretty beefy things, right? We've got Myriad now. We can use those. If we set up a little lithium factory down here, we can just set some Myriads up and just burn these bugs down before they even get close. So let's do that. And that will then protect us from all the bugs coming from this way so we can access our barite and some more obsidian if we ever need it. Although, if I ever need more obsidian, I'll probably just throw it on another cooler, which does make a little more sense. There are so many bugs here. Good grief. Did we just, like, anger the entire hive? What happened? Also, I would like to throw down a core in this core tile here eventually, but it's going to get attacked from the air units, I think. I would rather them all be going this way, but I feel like they are going to attempt to attack this, so we're going to have to defend this entire thing. A little bit unfortunate, but there's not really much that I can do about that. Which is also why I usually tended not to build over here, because I knew I would have to fight on 2 fronts instead of just the one, which is always harder. And that starts now, as a matter of fact. They've already found me. Yeah, see, this is why I didn't want to try this, because I knew they would see me the second I do this, and then I would have to repair the entire thing again. Oh, great, because they lit it all on fire, and now we're going to have to rebuild the whole thing. Fantastic. That is why I hate building things with bugs. They just destroy everything. It's so absurd. We're also going to need to get water over here because they just keep lighting this on fire. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Yep, the whole thing burnt out. That's just so cool. Yep, the whole thing's destroyed. I don't think that's going to be possible. I don't think we can defend it over here. We have to defend on the obsidian side, which is so stupid. Yep, we have to defend on this side. And guess what? The second I start building something over here, they're going to do the same thing. You know what? We might just want to get the defense down here as well built out. And it is kind of ridiculous how much damage those things can do. Like, come on, man. Yeah, it's just, there's so many barite creatures, and I can't even build units to get down here to help either. I have to take them out myself. We've cleared it out down here. Now we just have to build a defense before more show up. Oh, the tier 4s are here. That's kind of more important. Oh, they're kind of getting stuck, though. That's good. I need to go over there and fight those myself, which sucks because now there's going to be more bugs down here, unless I take that. Well, no, we have to fight these guys. We have to. I just need to claim some barite, and I do know that there is barite over here, but we have to choose between barite and Vesmonium. To be fair, we have a lot of Vesmonium, and I don't actually think it takes Vesmonium to make them. So maybe we do actually want to swap this out for some more barite and then send it in. Ooh, okay, you know what? That might actually be the best option here. And it looks like these guys made it through a lot better this time than they did the last couple times that I've done this, so a lot of repair work is in order. The real question is, do I have enough Fahrenheit to repair this? The answer is probably not, because that is the limiting factor this time for some reason. Really? Come on, man. Ugh, God, they know instantly that I'm here. It's so stupid. We're going to have to go down to the Vesmonium and just cut that off, because they just instantaneously know that I'm here. This is so stupid, dude. Alright, well, now that I've wasted 5 minutes, we now have our barite back up and running. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any more, so we can't rebuild that Syntake, so this little jank defense that I built is going to have to do for now. I think they realize that they're not going to make it down here because of the singes, so they're going to go this way, which they think they can because you can just walk over this way. But in reality, they're going to get obliterated, so I think we're good on that front. We should be getting barite back into the core now. Yep, looks like our little cargo drone made it. Okay, let's check how much power we actually have down here because we might be able to throw down a couple more querns. Positive 300-ish, plus we've got this vent right here, so if we plug this one in, and then maybe we can also use this one up here, although it's this one's kind of sketchy because the barite creatures might see it, and then want to come down here again, and then make it through the singes, because the singes aren't really that strong. But, I mean, we could just do it, and then if it sucks, it sucks, like, whatever. I just want to get as much barite as possible, and yes, they are coming down here. That's just so fantastic. They're going to destroy everything. Let's go ahead and upgrade some of these walls. And there we go. Okay, we should have all of the resources required to start building. Now, they did just walk straight over that, so they must have destroyed something. Great. Yeah, they definitely did. Okay, well, now we got to rebuild, and now they got to go down there and take them out, because that's one little turret probably isn't going to be enough. Oh, and looks like this shut off because I redirected that, so we need to, yeah, fix that. Okay, that could have been really bad. Okay, there we go. We're good. I think we have everything that we need to start building some units. And some high tier ones at that. Okay. I'm going to place some turrets over here. I am actually going to use some Myriad probably because we have the ability to do so. And we're going to run them off of lithium because... Ooh, wait, even Vesmonium. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. So eventually the little cargo drone will fly over here to fill these turrets up. Let's get this built. And great, these guys have just showed up. And guess what? They're going to go straight for it, I bet. Oh no, they're going around. Okay, that actually does make sense. These two got hosed down by the Myriad, so they should be the ones that die quickly. And these other two are going to be the ones we're going to have to be careful with. You know, we are doing pretty well, all things considered. Actually, we managed to take those out very quickly. I am very happy about that. Okay. Alright, well, I've got all the little drop points in place, and the only ones that are active are lithium and barite might not even be active because those guys just came from down here, so it's probably gone again. I think we're gonna have to move our barite over here and cut off the Vesmonium, which sucks because Vesmonium is really nice, but I think it's gonna have to be like that, so great. Great! And also, I'm still trying to build this thing and this thing. These take forever to build, by the way. 2 minutes is absurd. Good grief. I mean, it would still be quicker just to build this by hand than it would be to build luminaries and then wait for them to get constructed to help. It would still be faster to do it by hand, which is absurd. And also, we are at the point where the sector is technically captured, quote-unquote. I will not be relogging this time because these guys will all push me at the same time and I will die again. So, we're going to have to keep this going, and hopefully they just decide never to push, because if they do, I am dead. Alright, well, we're getting some barite. It's 2 per second, which is super slow, so we could upgrade this. It won't make much difference because we'll be running out of power, but at least we'll have some extra. And I got water in my pressure line, which means we almost lost all of our reactors. That would have been bad. Alright, there we go. We are now making Tequant. Well, I say making. I have not added any of the base stations for any of these drop points. I have loaded them myself. And just as I finish creating this, the big tier 4 starts showing up. Hopefully these Myriad will get them weak enough that we can destroy them with the skips in the base. It looks like we can, and they don't tend to stop to shoot, which is just so fantastic. I'm so happy that they aren't shooting me right now. Otherwise, I would have had to rebuild that entire thing again, and I would have probably cried. They do still make it a pretty good length, though, which is a little concerning. There's going to be a lot of repair work. Actually, you know, it wasn't as much as I thought it would be. But also, we do need to keep in mind that, yeah, this guy's here, and it's probably going to wait for a second one and then start pushing. So we need to be prepared for that. So I think it's about time that we start looking into some more advanced turrets covering the entrance to here, aka Typhoon Myriad. Yeah, Typhoon can shoot lodestone, and oh, would you look at that, we've got plenty of lodestone up here, so it's time to spam. But there we go, we're making our first Tequant, which is good. Now I'm going to get all of the base stations created so we can actually start getting some things, you know, actually showing up, and then we should be good from there. Well, we don't even have any more Vesmonium. I forgot about that because I turned it off in favor of barite. Okay, well, we're going to go turn it back on, I guess. All right, well, good news. We have our first Tequant. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I think if I do anything, the swarm is going to see me, including this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and that one, and I think they're all just going to push me at the same time and we're going to get obliterated. That's probably what's going to happen, so I need to be a little bit careful with what I do here. I'm not really even sure what I want to do. I bet I could probably go over here and start ripping this skip apart, I don't know what I would gain from taking this place out. This doesn't look like it's, like, super important. Yeah, I actually don't even know what the purpose of this entire place is. It looks like there's an entrance of sorts, but nothing even can get in here, so I guess that's just kind of useless. I'd like to come up here, try to get over to this area and like kind of plow my way in here and get to this core, but man, there's just some absurdly large turrets over here that I just don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't even know if tier 4s are going to cut it. We may need to make some tier 5s, and we're going to have to use the Averse because we can't use anything else, so yeah. Which means we're going to need a stupid amount of Dresden, which we can't get because I keep trying to expand my territory, but then the bugs keep showing up and destroying it before I can do anything. Not like I could even make any over here anyways, because I can't even get down to the little barite biome over here to get more. Yeah, a lot of thinking. I honestly don't even know what to do at this point, and I'm kind of just waiting for these guys to start attacking, and then I will lose. That's kind of where we're at. At least I'll try, but I have no hopes for this. Hey guys, I forgot to hit the record button. So I'll summarize what happened. I finally got our quants being created automatically instead of having to drag the resources in myself. I gathered up 4 of them. I was going to move them all the way over to the right to get some more resources. I then decided, you know what if I grab one of them and I try to follow the same path that I took with the tier 1 unit and see if I can take out one of the cores or maybe even the tier 5 factory. And as I was flying up there, I noticed, the tier 5 units are missing. And I go down and look at my base, and they have destroyed quite literally everything, and are currently shooting at the core. And I think to myself, I'm dead. And then, I was in fact dead. And you know what? I am defeated. I think this sector is really, really difficult, and I think next time, I'm going for Acropolis instead, because I have a feeling it's going to be easier, even though it's supposedly not. I frankly don't believe that. So that's what we're doing next episode. Inferno Bastion, you have successfully defeated me. For now. Goodbye.